Welcome back to AirSplat On Demand. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jake. And today we're going over the Deepfire M4 CQB. We got this listed on our website at $369.99, and you can find it under the Deepfire KWA Systema category on our website.
Now, Deepfire is probably a company that a lot of you aren't very familiar with, but they actually produce some of the most high-end Airsoft parts you can find.
Yeah, I run their parts in almost every single one of my AEGs.
Clearly, expert approval.
Yeah, indeed, right? But just to go on a little history about Deepfire, they were founded in the early 2000s by a few players in Hong Kong who really wanted to come up with their own standard of parts. With that said, they ended up producing their own limited line of AEGs. There's really only 4 to choose from, but with that said, it allowed them to spare no expense at the cost of high quality. Clearly, based on its design alone, this gun is meant for a CQB environment. Even based on my Army experience, I really wish I had this gun when I was carrying like 1,000 rounds of M240 ammo, clearing rooms, or getting in and out of an MRAP vehicle. It's perfect for any vehicle crew member. With all your gear on, even in the largest vehicles, the compartments are really, really small, and they'll make an M4 feel like a howitzer. Getting in and out, downloading from trucks, whatever. Even if you're actually, incorporating vehicles and getting in and out of them, something like this would be very, very helpful. Also, for guys up in turrets, when you're like moving through crowded streets and you got that 50 cal or Mark 19 or M249, with that pintle, you're not going to be able to get that barrel down to engage anything on the side of the vehicle. So if you have something like this, it's easy to clear over the sides with no issue. This would be perfect for anyone up in a crow's nest.
Right, so it comes with a 7-inch barrel, which is fairly short, adds to the compact nature of the gun. And as you can see, it has a floating rail system, so you really have space for pretty much anything you want to put on here. I also really dig the Noveske style flash hider. It adds something. It's just a little something extra. And by looking at it, you'll probably notice that it is very similar to the Troy Firearms N7. Yeah,
I love the compact nature of this gun. The fact that it's so small and you're still getting that full power rifle cartridge.
Internally, you'll find your typical Deepfire branded parts, and it comes ready with a Dean's connector for all of you that were planning on upgrading it right off the bat.
Yeah, and the gear set on this one is coated in titanium. Yes, titanium. That means you can run this gun pretty hard with no worries about stripping gears or anything like that.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah. Plus, the gun comes with one of the Deepfire 603mm Type 4 barrels.
So this gun was built to Japanese specs, so it can only shoot at 1 joule.
It's about 300 to 330 feet per second, anywhere in between there.
Which still hurts.
0.2 gram BBs. Yeah,
still hurts.
It screams CQB, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you have to have. The battery is not included with this gun, so I would run a LiPo battery on this, definitely. Particularly that Kong Power 1100 milliamp 3-cell battery, and you can fit nicely in this crane stock right here. Overall, I think it's a great build. Definitely a performance gun that that's really not known amongst the airsoft community.
I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, sweet indeed. Anyways, thanks for joining us this week, guys, and we'll catch you guys later.